ドクター、元気がいいじゃないか。
Chen the Holungday is a limited 6-star operator that specializes in dealing massive amounts of physical damage in a short but wide range. She can provide crowd control, pierce through some armor, and is able to utilize ammo mechanics. Chen the Holungday falls into the spread shooter sniper archetype. Since Chen the Holungday is a long name, I will refer to her in this guide as Chen. Her first talent, Frugality, allows Chen's ammo type skills to have a small chance to not consume ammo. The same effect applies to other snipers with ammo type skills but with a lower chance. The chance is 20% at Elite 2 and caps at 22% at E2, E5. In case the talent overlaps with a similar passive, the strongest effect takes precedence. Her second talent, Vestiges of Vacation, provides +8 self-attack speed increase, +12 if the stage has water tiles. Before I start with Chen's skills, I want to explain the ammo mechanics. A skill that utilizes ammo basically has infinite duration as long as the operator has ammo. The amount of ammo an operator gets varies on which skill they are using. To reset the skill, the operator has to run out of ammo or manually deactivate the skill. Deactivating ammo type skills do not preserve any ammo and is a complete reset including the SP needed. Her first skill, High Pressure Splash on activation, massively increases attack and applies straight effect within her attack range. Her second skill, Knight of Violet, when activated, massively increases attack and enables all attacks to create a layer of sticky liquid within attack range, which lasts for 5 seconds. The sticky liquid inflicts a set amount of movement speed reduction and defense reduction to ground enemies. Effect does not stack. Charging the skill allows Chen to gain 20 ammo instead. Her third skill, Holiday Storm, when activated, massively increases both attack and attack range. Attacks would deal 2 hits and apply trait effects within her expanded range. Attacks create a layer of sticky liquid within attack range, which lasts for 5 seconds. The sticky liquid inflicts a set amount of movement speed reduction and defense reduction to ground enemies. Effect does not stack. Each shot consumes 2 ammo.
こちらチェン、そいつらを逃がすな。
Your best skill option if you want consistent DPS with minimal attention required. The skill brags high damage per hit with decent average DPS. Nothing too complex. It's more reliable if you are using Chen against continuous waves of enemies rather than very specific enemy waves. It has the same max damage per hit as skill 3, but lacks the sticky liquid debuff both skill 2 and skill 3 has. However, it is worth mentioning that unlike her other 2 skills, skill 1 has a clear synergy with attack speed buffs. Attack speed only makes Chen burn through her ammo faster on skill 2 and skill 3. Skill 1, on the other hand, reduces its downtime the more attack speed Chen has due to its offensive SP recovery method. Chen's Bread and Butter, your best skill option if you want massive burst DPS combined with minus armor debuff and movement slow debuff. I skipped skill 2 because skill 3 is basically the better version of skill 2. I would still explain along the way why you would never pick skill 2 over skill 3 by making comparisons. But first, let's start with the basics. With the 100% attack increase, attacks dealing 2 hits and spread shooter's trait effect, you are already looking at a 600% total damage per shot from skill 3. This is assuming the enemy has 0 defense. Combined with the minus armor effect and slow effect, it made Chen quite a standalone DPS for bursting down extremely tough enemies by yourself or with minimal assist. Add the fact that it utilizes ammo mechanics, which means you can have great control on the skill timings. It made Chen the only operator that allowed certain extremely high-risk clears possible. Going over the comparison with skill 2, the SP to ammo ratio alone already shows why you shouldn't use skill 2 at all. Skill 2 requires 40 SP for 20 ammo, while skill 3 requires 55 SP for 32 ammo. Skill 2 is also inferior in every effect both skills provide. Less attack increase, no range increase, less movement speed decrease, and less defense reduction. One could argue that skill 2 has better uptime due to how it consumes only 1 ammo per shot, but the average DPS does not justify using it at all, considering it can only peak at 906 when skill 3 peaks at 1439. Just to note, skill 3 on average is able to at least perform 20 shots, and this was used to calculate the average DPS. Of course, average would greatly vary depending on stages, still especially if you are utilizing the ammo mechanic well. Another crazy feature of skill 3 is that the expanded range allows Chen to act like Ifrit on numerous stages without a risky positioning. So similarly, Chen can defend either multiple lanes or is able to have so much room to hit an enemy if it travels in a straight line. But of course, Ifrit is more consistent while Chen has her downtimes. Overall, a very powerful skill that power-crept majority of the strongest skills in the game.
Do
you need Chen the Holungday? No. Do I recommend getting her? Yes. If you're the type of player who loves abusing extremely powerful operators, then getting Chen puts that to the next level. More so if you are really competitive at clearing high-risk CC attempts. Otherwise, she will only make the game too easy for you. Regarding her performance on IS-2, she actually isn't much of a good starter pick, and considering that IS-2 meta is overstacking attack speed, her skill 3 is anti-synergistic with it. So if you do plan to use her on IS-2, better get her skill 1 to M3. Although I must say, her individual strength, especially with skill 3, still brute forces through some of her weaknesses. She's just that strong. But if we're considering maximum potential from relics, she's just okay. Although, as I've mentioned, S1 M3 can be very powerful. And that's it for now. Like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for more content.